I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to win anyway. But you ought to take a look at those numbers. It's honestly a terrible thing. I stand before you today as the only candidate who can rescue our economy, and I mean from obliteration, and restore it to strength, prosperity, and greatness again. I will do a real job for you. I'm going to work my ass off for you. And I didn't need this. I didn't need to be with you today. I could have been at a gorgeous beach in lots of places. I own some of the most beautiful beaches. I could have had that salt water from the oceans. I like oceanfront property best. I could have been standing on a beach, my beautiful white skin getting nice and tan, being smacked in the face by a wave loaded up with salt water. And I could have said, the hell with everything. I could have had the greatest life in the world. Instead, I got missing a little piece of my ear. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's nice. That's nice. I like these people, Glenn. I tell you, I like these people. These are great people. These are great people. No, I could have been anywhere. I could have had the greatest life. I could have had everything, the best hotels, the best everything. I could have had the life that nobody had. You know what? If I had it to do again, I want to be right here with you. We're going to make our country great again. We're going to make our country great again. Nobody else can do that. No, we're going to make our country great. I wouldn't switch. A lot of people have said, if you had it to do again, you know, I've been abused. Always it was Andrew Jackson, president. He was a great general and a very good president. And he was considered to have been the worst abused of our presidents. And second was Abraham Lincoln. Have you heard of him? And he was abused too. But, you know, in all fairness, he was in a civil war. So I guess, you know, things like that happen. But I think now I've gone to the top of the list, and I am so honored because we're exposing some very bad, sick people. We're exposing them. But a lot of people ask, if you had it to do again, would you do it? I said, I wouldn't even think about it. This is the greatest thing. This is the greatest political movement in the history of our country. Without question. Probably in the history of the world. And remember this for everybody, if you're thinking about like sitting down to watching some stuff, like a stupid football game or something, remember this, if we win this election, it will go down, and you're a big part of it. You're a part of it equal to me as far as I'm concerned. If we win this election, it will go down as the greatest political event in the history of our country. If my opponent knew how to fix the economy, it would already be fixed, right? Why didn't she do it? You ever see where she gets up and she's, we're going to do the, today she had a new thing. When I get to office, I've got, this was 3-4 months, do it now, what's wrong with it? She says, when I get to office, she gives the worst news conferences I've ever seen. And they're the shortest too. They last for about like 2 questions. No, but she never does anything. If Kamala wins, you're 3 days away from the start of a 1929-style economic depression. You are. I meant it. And if I win, you're 3 days away from the best jobs, the biggest paychecks, the brightest economic future that the world has ever seen.